Hello and welcome back to my new Warframe tutorial. Today I'm going to tell you about Necramech and the Isolation Vault on Necralisk or in the Cambion Rift. How to get your own Necramech, how to do the Isolation Vaults, what are they for, and. Let's start. You can start the Isolation Vaults by talking to Mother. You can use the fast travel system to get to her or just speak to her. And when you talk to Mother, you can do bounties that she offers. And one of them is the Isolation Vault that you can start. There's Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3. Of course you need to finish Tier 1 to unlock 2 and. You also can start the Isolation Vault from inside the Cambion Rift. There are different Mother hotspots where you can find her, and when you talk to her you can start all of the different bounties, including the Isolation Vaults. Your first mission will be to collect bait, which you can see on the yellow places on the map. You need to destroy those little balls to get your bait together, and based on how many players are in the lobby you need to collect a different amount. I think it's 6 baits for 1 player, and for 2 players squads 9 baits for 3 players and 12 baits for 4 players. As soon as you collected enough bait, you need to find the bait station, which will be pointed out by a waypoint. As soon as you activate the bait station, you need to defend it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. There will be enemy waves incoming, and you need to be careful that the bait station will not be destroyed, else the bounty fails. When the timer is over, you can pick up your bait and need to get inside the Isolation Vault, where will be a hungry wall, and you need to throw your bait against the wall. On consoles it's the right stick. I guess it's the same on all consoles, on Nintendo Switch, on Xbox and on PlayStation. On PC I cannot tell you because I never played on PC. Yes.
Well done.
As soon as you enter the Isolation Vault, your first mission will be to survive for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. You will have a toxicity bar, and it's not allowed to reach 100% or 100 if you want so. And to prevent that, there will be special enemies marked. When you kill them, they drop an item which reduces your toxicity by 10 points. As soon as the 1 minute and 30 seconds are over, you can get to the last, but not least, part of the mission.
Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested god. We can now access the Isolation Vaults.
As soon as you are inside of the Isolation Vault, there will Necramechs be spawning, which you have to find. Based on which tier you are in, there will spawn a different number of Necramechs. In the first tier there will spawn 1 Necramech, in the second tier there will spawn 2, and in the third one there will spawn 3. Those Necramechs count each other as ally, which means that it also could be you're facing 2 Necramechs at once, or even 3 Necramechs at once if you're playing the third one. But infested enemies still count as enemies, which means they will not attack each other, but those Necramechs will attack you as like as the infested that are running around there. each Necramech has a guaranteed chance to drop a matrix based on which tier you're playing in. There are 3 different metrics. The first one gives 1000 standing, the second one gives 2500 standing, and the third one gives 5000 standing. I will tell you later what it's needed for. And all Necramechs have a chance to drop a Necramech part, a destroyed Necramech part, which means they can either drop an engine or a weapon pod or a Necramech pod or a Necramech or a damaged Necramech casing. I'm sorry, I had to look that up real quick. That's the good thing about recording videos. They do not have a guaranteed drop to drop a Necramech part, but they have a high chance to drop it. So it's really worth it to play those bounties, especially when you want to have your own Necramech, because then you need to collect those destroyed Necramech parts. To spend your collected matrices, you need to visit Lloyd on Necrolisk. There you can trade in your matrices that you got from beating Necramechs to gain standing on him. And on Lloyd you also can buy the Necramech blueprints that you need and the blueprints for the single Necramech parts. I would recommend you to buy the Void Rig first, because the Void Rig is the first one that you can unlock, and in my opinion the better one for the event, and for me the cooler one. I really love melee battle, but I don't really like the abilities of the Bone Widow, so I would just recommend you the Void Rig Necramech. Also, from the isolation vaults you can get a bonus item, so completely completed. For that you need to find the vault, which you mainly find in the second room of the isolation vault, of the inner rooms, so after you bet the Necramech. There you can find this little vault thing, which you can activate by using your operator. After that you have to defend Lloyd, because he has to activate 4 prisms and then goes back to his vault. I'm sorry. After he is back on the vault, you can see 4 symbols on the door. You need to hit the right symbols from the top to the bottom in the right order by using your operator. This is it for the video. I will leave the vault part running in the background so that you can see all of that step for step. I hope this tutorial helped you. Like if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, sub if you want to see more, or unsubscribe if you don't want to see anything anymore. I hope you will make it till the event so that you still can play it with your own Necramech maybe and can level them. Also, a Necramech can get up to level 40. But you need 5 formers for it, because the first time you level it, it will go up to 30, and for each former that you install it will reset back to 0 and gain 2 additional maximum levels. So it's first 32, then 34, 36, 38, and then 40. It's not going to make your Necramech stronger after level 30, but you get more capacity points, which is pretty nice since a Necramech has 12 mod slots instead of the normal 8. So yes, thanks for watching, and we may see us in the next video or stream. Bye!
possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the fail-safe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess.
There's all kinds of stuff down here. Some void stuff they never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is an order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.